when they come to the Staples Center. They have a bright future. While I'm taking mine off, I'm ready to see a star on the court tonight.
The credit card bill is coming your way. So is the start of this one. Won by the Phoenix Suns. Booker to Nurkic. Here comes the screen. And Davis there to grab the rebound. Russell with it up top. He'll run the offense. To James. Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans if they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
To Durant. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Lakers ball. James to Russell. Here comes the screen. Booker with it. Leads a bucket. To Durant. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Devin Booker at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Prince takes on Eric Gordon. To Russell. Here comes the screen. Russell to Davis. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Suns control the possession. Booker to Allen. Nothing going here on that drive. Durant. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Across the timeline comes James. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. Lobs it up, flushes down the slam.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Durant with the basketball up top. Leads 4. To Booker. To Durant. From long range. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James, though.
Suns with the basketball. To Durant. Kevin Durant. That's now 4. He hasn't missed. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Gordon with it. They lead it. 4-point game. To Allen. Nothing going here on that drive. Cashes in for 2.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell missed his first. That one goes.
When these young guys come into the league, we talk a lot about the perils of social media misuse and where it can lead you. And sometimes it can lead you right out of town.
Booker to Allen. Here comes the screen. To Durant. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To James. In the slam. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Into the front court. It's Booker. Lead is 2. Look out. Devin Booker. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
James, guarded by Nurkic. Knocks down a tough shot. That was smothering defense.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
And the nice finish at the rim.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Russell sizing up Nurkic. To Davis. Ferocious slam inside. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Booker with it. 2-point advantage. Kevin Durant lets it fly. The shot, almost.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was his shot.
To Durant. Anthony Davis. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Here's James for 2. LeBron James. That's now 5 in a row without a single miss. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Knocked loose. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. With the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Here comes the screen. Russell to James for 3. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
James. To Russell. James. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. 3 for 4. Good start.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
Now the Suns coach gonna signal for a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Both coaches dip the into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Booker to Durant. Booker to Durant. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
James. Oh, blocked away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Lakers at the controls right now. To James. And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for 2.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Anthony Davis, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 79% at the line. First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Into the front court. It's Booker. Down 3. Short jumper won't fall.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
There's a fine line between being active and being a detriment. You don't want to keep giving up extra possessions.
hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's Phoenix ball. To Beal. To Booker. Beyond the arc for 3. The hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
James to Davis. Oh, he's denied.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Booker. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Booker. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
No good. To Booker. Russell. Yusuf Nurkic swats it. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Yusuf Nurkic. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. James to Davis. And he'll head to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Anthony Davis. He's got 2 shots coming, shooting 75% so far tonight. And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Phoenix has the ball. Nothing going here on that drive. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. Has a look. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Anthony Davis at the line for 2 shots. He's been steady, 83% at the line. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's Suns ball.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Trying to cash in. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. Deep three at the buzzer. We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on top. Jay and I return to the City of Angels after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. First quarter down as we get ready to start the second. Boy, you talk about offensive efficiency. It was really high.
Well, the offense is hitting on all cylinders. Great ball movement, great shooting, great passing. But my goodness, has the defense been horrific. Can we do something about that, please, in the second quarter?
The Suns, with 4 to shoot, has a chance. No good. The defender was a little too close for comfort.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Has a look. Now a step back.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To Davis. Nothing going here on that. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Nothing going here on that drive. It was right there. To Davis. Anthony Davis. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Nothing going here on that drive. Curling inside. Around the perimeter to Beal. Runner here won't go down. To Davis. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Anthony Davis at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. At the line, he's shooting 87%. Unable to connect on the free throw. To Durant. And draws the foul.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. To Davis. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Kevin Durant has it. To Beal. Take stock of the floor. Can't connect. Down low for Davis. And a chance coming up at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Anthony Davis. Couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 77% so far in this one. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. KD with the rock. Nice pass to set things up. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Hey, switch, I got it. What's that cutter? What's that cutter? What's the cutter? What's the cutter?
To Allen. Knocks it down from mid-range.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
James. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Almost. Unlucky bounce. Durant across the timeline. Margins 8. Grayson Allen. Nurkic to Durant. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Los Angeles, they have it. Russell to Davis. Can't connect from in close. To Durant. Here comes the screen. Durant. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. LeBron James, defended by Kevin Durant. To Davis. Shot from the lane won't go. Grayson Allen, work it down to Nurkic. Won't go. Russell, tough matchup against Durant. To Davis. A Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Durant to the basket, but he can't finish. A pass stolen by Phoenix. Durant. On the shot clock for Phoenix. Fires the three. He took the bait, and he hits.
Just does everything so well. An all-around, very good player. Offensively, can knock down that shot, but better known for being a 3-and-D type wing who's a lockdown defender.
To Davis. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Here comes the screen. To Durant. Gordon with a shot off the mark.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Oh! Out there looking like the Dikembe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Russell into the front court. Up by 3. To Davis. James doesn't get the bounce.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Durant. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Short jumper misses.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Russell. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And hits the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. Phoenix with it. Booker to Durant. Probing the defense. Durant. He throws it down. Scooped up. Going the other way. James into the front court. Leads 1. To Davis. Down low. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. They go down to Davis. And the rebound taken down by the Suns. Booker with it. Down a point. Runner's good there.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Suns control the possession to Durant. Shot won't go. Russell with it up top. Leads just a point. James sizing up Nurkic. Missed it. How'd that not go down? To Durant. Fires the three. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
To Booker. To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Jusuf Nurkic. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
James. To Russell. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And he connects on the first free throw. Second one. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Suns with the basketball. To Booker.
Screen.
Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. First half comes to an end. The Lakers have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. The Lakers are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Suns aren't down by too much at the half. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. These are the guys getting buckets to the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Steals.
We might be enjoying these first half highlights of steals, but I'm sure the coaches won't be in the next film session. Neither of these teams have been consistently able to maintain control of the basketball.
Player of the half.
Anthony Davis really showed off his court vision in the first half. When he's able to get the ball moving like that, his team can be tough to stop. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Everybody clap your hands. Lakers ball. Russell to James. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Nurkic. Nurkic rocking the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Russell. Shot clock winding down. And the Suns right there for the rebound. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
It's Phoenix ball. Durant. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Add 2 points to the board. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
To James. Oh, nice find for the basket. Into the front court, it's Booker. The deficit is 6. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
LeBron with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Lays it up and in.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Grayson Allen to Durant. Sizing up the defense. Durant to Nurkic. And look out.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To James. Nothing going here on that drive. Gordon with it. His guys trail now by 4. Here's Booker on the drive, but a shot misses.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Russell to James. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. LeBron James. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Gordon with it. Down 4. Has a look. Gordon shoots. Can't connect.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
LeBron James, defended by Kevin Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. LeBron James wants it. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Booker, down low Nurkic. LeBron James rejects it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Davis to James. Trying to cash in. LeBron's shot, that's no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Lakers at the controls right now. Russell in a matchup with Booker. Nothing going here on that drive. So Russell, they'll get it down to Davis. Yusuf Nurkic with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Free throws coming up.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First one goes down. And he makes them both. LeBron into the front court. Lead is 2. Here's a chance from long range. Not getting the bounce. Booker, work it down to Nurkic. Can't miss those. The follow won't go either. Across the timeline comes James. 2-point advantage. Russell to James. Not that time. Phoenix has the ball to Durant. Down low Nurkic. Tried to slam it down, but it comes out. Russell into the front court. Leads a bucket. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Nothing going here on that drive. Durant. Good offense beating good defense.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
To Russell. James. To Russell. James. 5 on the shot clock. Over to the right side. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's how it's done.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Devin Booker. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
It just seems like everybody's getting more touches. I'm not saying who, but it seemed like the ball stopped in a certain player's hands, which forced the defense to become stagnant.
To James. From the painted area, won't go down.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
James into the front court. His guys now down by a point. To Russell. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Durant with the basketball up top. Leads 1. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Russell defended by Kevin Durant. To James. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. It's James. Now that's a contest. Gordon with it. His team up by 1. Booker. Work it down to Nurkic. Oh, the slam popped out to Nurkic. And he finishes at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. James. Won't go.
And let's bring it back to the fundamentals here. You have to follow through on that, not a slingshot.
With the step back.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
LBJ has it. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Easy path to the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
From long range. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Durant. To Beal. Has a chance. And the Lakers clear. Los Angeles has the basketball. To James. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Durant. And the finish. Slam dunk. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
LeBron into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Defender was right there. He has to know better.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
LeBron James with the rock. Nothing going here on that drive. It's a big finish. Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Suns have the lead. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Beal to Allen. Bradley Beal. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Screen coming. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Has a look. Deep two there. Won't go. Beal to Durant. To Beal. Bradley Beal. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And the basket good at the rim.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Hey, double screen.
Trying to cash in. And the rebound taken in by the Suns. Short jumper stays out. Another shot stays out. Los Angeles, they have it. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Durant to Beal. The pass set it all up.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
For 3, no good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Bradley Beal. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Russell to Davis. And the Suns secure the rebound. Grayson Allen.
Screen coming up, screen coming up.
that time. To Russell. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Allen. And it's Davis for the rebound. Russell with it up top. Down by 15. To Davis.
Got him. Got him.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
And the Lakers with the rebound. Russell into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. To Davis. Oh, he had it. Oh, emphatic slam. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Able to convert inside.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Got it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. To Davis. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Kevin Durant has it. To Allen. Shot from in close, no good. Russell with it up top. His guys trail by 13. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
D'Angelo Russell trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. That shaves the deficit down to 10. It's Suns ball. To Nurkic. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. To Booker. 5 seconds to shoot. Durant. And count the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
KD with the rock. Here comes the screen. To Beal. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Booker. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack it to the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Beal to Booker. For Durant, down low. Slams it down.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
To James. Knocked loose. Davis. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Phoenix with it. To Nurkic. Probing the defense. To Booker. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Devin Booker. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. With that, he's 5 for 9. Booker with it. Leads 3. To Beal. Booker. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. Beal. And the rebound taken in by Davis. To Russell. James. Goes to the right side. To Davis. Knocked loose. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. LeBron, defended by Kevin Durant. To Davis. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Grayson Allen to Durant. Grayson Allen to Booker. Beyond the arc for three. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Oh, the Suns come up with the steal.
From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you would have wished this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you can do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
Time to shuffle things up.
Number 3, Bradley Beal.
Suns control the possession. Booker. Knocked loose. Shot from the lane won't go. Deep three at the buzzer. Taurean Prince is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 82%. First one, count it. Second and 3, off the mark.
We need that next one.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Phoenix. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot? The Lakers get the victory as they just squeak this one out by a point. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers got the win in a close game. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Suns are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss.
Sure, it's great they shot so well from 3, but none of that really matters when your team has one more loss to show for it.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, It turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Anthony Davis was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.